let them go all the way last minute, so Tuesday would be the last day.
Let's give them till Tuesday. I feel generous this year.
So, really? You feel generous, Overlord Prodigy?
Mm-hmm. I'll do it. I'll allow it. Tuesday into business, then we closing up shop. And then Wednesday, it's all about them awards. And we are going to be surprised. Literally, 1 or 2 votes going to decide the winner in several categories. And we got some surprises to give out. I'm going to bring...
We do.
I'm going to bring a whole bunch of surprises that day.
No vibrators and no... well, blow-up doll, I guess, is allowable.
No promises, motherfucker.
All right,
We'll see.
Saying.
We gon' see. Why don't we jump into some shit, man?
Why don't we talk about the 2 big things that the nation was talking about the most?
Okay. Which one do you want to start with?
So, Sunday was the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of folks was bitching and crying, all kinds of shit. I think a lot of people didn't want Patriots to win. They was bitching about it. I didn't want the Patriots to win because fuck Tom Brady, fuck Belichick. Fuck the Patriots.
So now you're gay? You want to fuck Tom Brady?
I didn't say I want to fuck.
Shoot that ass up.
Oh, this. But yeah, it's just fucking. A lot of people said it was boring. I was like, well, you know what? The Rams put up a fight. You know, they could have got ran over. It could have been 35-3.
They still lost.
It was
they still lost.
It was a defensive game.
It was a defensive game, and it was interesting to see the Rams, fight to try to do something. And Tom Brady got sacked. Apparently, he had never gotten sacked all season. He got sacked in the Super Bowl, which was, a good effort on the Rams for them and their defense, but they still couldn't put points on the board. A lot of people were just saying it was fucking boring, and some of the commercials to me were kind of like, meh. I mean, the only one that stood out for me was the Bud Light cross Game of Thrones episode.
That was funny.
That was fucking amazing.
Well, what's funny is, like, the Super Bowl, so usually there's, like, controversy, but there was only controversy with, like, one call, and it was that stupid-ass rule about the defenseless receiver, which is fucking dumb because you had a guy who catches the ball, gets hit, and they call a penalty on the guy, on the defense. Mm-hmm. But they have plenty of other plays in the game where a receiver catches the ball, gets hit right away, and it's incomplete pass, and they don't call the same fucking thing. I'm like, was he defenseless or not?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to have the rule or not going to have the rule? I think it's bullshit to have the rule because I think if you're catching the ball, you shouldn't have time to advance the ball. I mean, that's fucking dumb. It's giving the advantage to the offense. It's a really stupid rule. Like, listen, if once you catch the ball,
you're fair
prepared
game.
to get hit.
Yeah. You're a target.
Yeah.
You have the rock. You are a target. Like the other team should have open. Granted, within the field of arranged hits, like no helmet to helmet and no helmet to the groin type stuff, but you should be able to get hit.
Yeah, I mean,
the ball's in your hand.
Expecting somebody to advance their position by athletic move, and an athletic move to certain people in the NFL, that could be 10 feet. Like, seriously, that's 10 feet worth of fucking advancement on the field, and it's just like, you can't let them do that. It's just, to me, that rule is silly, especially when it's only in certain situations. Like, if it's incomplete pass, they don't call it. If it's a complete pass and they hit you, then all of a sudden they get advanced even more. But it's like, dude, would they have made it literally 5 yards in one athletic move? That's highly fucking unlikely, but... Or 10 yards. I think it's actually 10 yards, that penalty, isn't it?
I wouldn't imagine because that's a whole new set of downs.
Yeah, it's
kind of stupid.
This shit's ridiculous.
I think it's like they have to take like a step or two, which is still that could cost someone new set of downs, especially if they were behind or what. If they were like first down and 15 or something, and they caught it like at the 14th yard line. If they were able to take a step, they get a new set of downs. If they get smashed right when they get it and land, then that's a stop.
What'd you think of? I heard a lot of people complaining about the halftime show being extremely boring as well.
I mean, it definitely was not stellar. It was just, I guess, It's just, I guess they had drone riding, so they had a bunch of drones in the air, I didn't see that. Riding out. Yeah,
well,
in the air. It said
you should tell who was performing.
Oh, so it was Maroon 5. He brought on Travis Scott. I guess he dropped a bunch of F-bombs, and then Big Boy, who's an Atlanta native, and
SpongeBob too. I want to see SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that was probably a bigger controversy with SpongeBob. They didn't bust out their song "Sweet Victory."
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was. Honestly, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah,
and they didn't do it.
I knew that was gonna happen. They're not gonna have SpongeBob do that shit. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I think a lot of people were holding out hope too much for that, but still. But yeah, if you looked in the sky, they had I think it said love and like hope or something like that, and it looked like some kind of fireworks. Apparently, those were drones that were.
Well, what
like,
the fuck does
multicolored.
SpongeBob have to do with the Super Bowl though?
Because so you don't even know.
No,
Why don't you know?
I don't, because I didn't give a fuck.
Because there was a Adam Levine did a song for the SpongeBob movie,
Okay.
and so there's a song from the SpongeBob movie that's an Adam Levine song.
And the creator of SpongeBob just recently died.
Oh, he did die.
Was he
Okay.
a football fan?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the football connection to it.
No,
Like,
it was Adam Levine thing.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They did like the intro, the very, very intro to it, and then it didn't drop. And instead, they had this like weird, shitty ass fucking superimposed meteor hit, and Travis Scott just showed up and he starts saying all this other bullshit. I mean, he performed one of his songs, but it was good to see Big Boy though.
I don't even know who Travis Scott is. I gotta be honest with you, and I gotta tell you, seeing Big Boy basically seeing Big Boy neutered on his performance. He did like a half of a song.
Yep.
Damn.
And
Because it's not Outkast.
yeah, and I know that
Andre
what's his
3000.
name? Yeah, Andre. He turned down the Super Bowl, which is for good reason. You know, I mean, I understand the reasonings to turn it down. It's legit.
He doesn't want. I haven't actually seen him perform with Big Boy in over 10 years.
Really?
I don't think they perform at all together
Wow.
since that Speaker Box Love Below album.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah,
But,
they had
yeah.
some classics. But
I still think Andre 3000 is like one of the better lyricists of this generation.
Oh, for
so.
certain. For certain. He raised everybody. He raised everybody that's an Atlanta or Southern-based rapper post like 1993.
Yeah.
You know, they've definitely been influenced by him one way or another.
Yeah. Like, what was that song by him and MKG about getting married? That's like one of my favorite songs of all time.
International Players Anthem.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
listen to his whole like verse in that song. It's like it's really fucking good. It's like some real insightful life type shit.
Yep.
Yeah, never fuck nobody without a rubber.
Drive a compressor. Always sad to see Big Boy without Andre, because obviously there's going to be nothing but questions like, where's Andre? You know, I
of
think
course.
more people love Outkast, but I think more people actually love Andre 3000. You know,
Well,
if you're comparing the two.
He's more eccentric
Yeah.
than Big Boy. Even though it's funny, so we talked about, you know, the Speaker Box and Love Below,
Mhm.
but I think like everybody knew that Andre 3000 was a really good artist, but I think that album really highlighted Big Boy as well, because he went to like
Sure.
some super jazzy elements. I think people, they kind of overlook because Andre is so, you know, eccentric, but they totally just ignored like what Big Boy did.
They're both
So,
great. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I love them both. I think they played well off each other for 5 albums, whatever it was. There were a lot of people who just got into Outkast on that Speaker Box Love Below, and I was like, man, you missing all kind of albums. But it is what it is. Did Travis Scott do the Sicko Mode one?
Yes,
You know
like
that one?
he did the intro,
Okay.
like or
Minus
like
Drake.
yeah, no, they had like Drake's voiceover in the very beginning to basically introduce him. Here goes Sicko Mode. Then he did like the 3/4 of the song, and that was it. That's all
I
you
just
see
like the fact that he
Travis
always raps about Jamba Juice.
Yeah,
I
I
like
was
Jamba
like,
Juice
what-
too, Travis.
Scott. Yeah, I was like weird, and I was like, wait, this dude is rapping all about Jamba Juice, dropping. Apparently, he dropped f-bombs. Either that or the censor was like really like nervous about what he might say and just was bleeping the shit out of him. So it's hard to say. But when it wasn't bleeped out, there was a whole lot of Jamba Juice drops. I was like, what the fuck?
Maybe Jamba Juice means something. Maybe it's street slang for something else.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
just like the Orange Sea Boost.
that just shows that we old as fuck. If
Yes,
that's
it
the
does.
case, you know what? I like the Mango Go Go. By the way, that's some good shit. I'm just saying.
Holy fuck. So yeah, it was what it was.
And most of the commercials kind of, I mean, anyone that thought that they were going to drop a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, you're out of your fucking mind. They
No
were
way.
not fucking doing that shit. That wasn't going to happen. There wasn't even going to be a TV spot. If anything, you're going to see that shit in front of Captain Marvel when that drops next month.
I think Avengers Endgame. I think they're gonna make us wait that long.
Maybe. That's even better. Even better for me.
That would be my guess. I'm not sure.
I won't be, I mean, it's a good way to get people to go see Captain Marvel's to drop Episode 9 attached to it, but they shouldn't have to. I mean, it is an MCU film, but as Prodigy said, the Avengers Endgame ends a phase of Marvel.
Yeah.
So to promote more Marvel stuff and more stuff that's coming out in the end of the year, that's a perfect time.
And I still look at Marvel, even though they're all under Disney, I still look at Marvel and Star Wars as very like separate, obviously, franchises
of course.
and whatnot. But they can promote a trailer's a trailer. It's all under the house of Mouse.
Yeah, I'd rather wait until the summer because that's when everyone's all hyped. Everyone's able to go out to go see it. You know, I think it's a perfect time.
I just hope they don't show too much because I think in this day and age they showed too much footage in a trailer. You know, like I don't need to see the whole fucking plot line of a movie in a trailer. Like, just give me a couple hints. Good to go.
Yeah.
So you know what?
The teasers actually sometimes work better.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Endgame's shown. The trailer, the little TV spot during the Super Bowl for Endgame doesn't show you a whole lot. It's literally more of the same. So it doesn't show you what's really going on. It may hint at a couple stuff, but it's really it doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, I mean they're staying pretty enigmatic, but there's
there's
plenty of other trailers that are just they're not enigmatic at all.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
just saying like Marvel shit. I'm just saying in general, where it's like, don't give me the whole goddamn plot line in this trailer.
Yeah, you know, speaking of just movies, really quickly, are y'all enthusiastic, or are they going to get your money for this Alita? Battle Angels shit?
For me, yeah, because I know like my cousin wants to see it, and I think he'll be back.
How old is your cousin?
30 something.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking if it was like a kid or something.
No, but he has a son who might be interested. I don't know. He'll probably take him, but I'm curious. I'm not like, oh my god, I have to see this movie. But my cousin is like, oh, I want to see this. This looks good. He trusts James